everybody, welcome to my Suburban Oasis. Check out this plant haul. I'm so excited to show you the plants that I got today. I went to several different stores and it's the end of the season and they are clearing out inventory at 50 or more % off. So now's the time to go. Well, all right guys, let's get these unloaded. All right, everybody. Whew, it's amazing how many plants you can fit in the back of a minivan, isn't it? If you thought there was only 5, whew, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 plants. Yes. What a score. All right, well, let's take a look at what we have in this haul because there's some really different things, and some of the things I've been waiting for to go on sale, and some of the things are things that I probably wouldn't have gotten if they weren't. So the first one is this Caveteen purist. This is so cool, you guys. I've seen these before in magazines and in other people's gardens, but I've never seen one actually growing. I really like the foliage, and it's got these cute little blossoms on it, and it blooms in the spring. And so it takes, it looks like a little bit of part sun, so it sounds like it acts a little bit like azaleas and rhododendrons in terms of the amount of sun that it likes, and it is hardy down to zone 5, and it says it's deer resistant, but you know how that goes. So it does get 7 feet tall to 5 feet wide, but it looks a lot like the kind of plant that can take some good trimming. So I'm going to look into that before I decide where to put this in the yard. So super exciting. Look at those little flowers. They're kind of like little tiny bells. One of the only herbaceous perennials that I got today was this coral bells. And this one is called caramel coral bells. It's so pretty. Look at the colors. It's a little bit darker right now. I think it needs more sun to get that, or that's more of the new foliage, and then it turns a little darker. But it also has a lot of plants when I looked at it, so I think I can split that into 2 or 3 plants. So it's exciting. This can go in full sun or part shade. I have some actually in shade that do well. They say semi-moist, but some of them actually do okay in drier soil. And this is hardy in my zone as well, and it says it is deer resistant. So I don't know what color the little flowers on it are, because coral bells always have some type of flower. So I'll be interested to see that. They don't show that in the picture here. Okay. An interesting find today are these butterfly bushes. So I got 3 of the Pugster Pink on sale a while back, and I planted those, and these are the Pugster Blue. One of the flowers is actually on it. Isn't that pretty? I think that they smell good too. So here's the tag. These are by Proven Winners. And yep, they say fragrant. So that is the smell I'm smelling. They get 2 feet tall and wide, so they stay rather small, which I like because I did not like the butterfly bush that I had, which was tall and very wide. So I'm excited about that, and I'm going to find a good place to put these where I can see the butterflies come to them and the bees. They are hardy from zone 5 to 9. So I am in zone 5B here in Michigan, and the deer resistance on these says high. But I think I'll probably be planting them in a spot where it doesn't require bee resistance. This might go in my fenced backyard where the deer don't come. This guy is next on my list to talk about. Ooh, I love me a nice panicle hydrangea. This one's in bloom right now. This is the pinky winky. It was the only one that they had. They had some quick fire as well, but I already have one of those. And they had some little quick fire, but I planted a lot of other hydrangea this year. So next year I'm hoping to find some more varieties as well, but I don't have this one. So this is a pinky winky, also by Proven Winners. And the size of this is 6 feet or 8 feet tall and wide, so it's a pretty much even out in terms of height and width, and it blooms in the summer, and it pretty much can be planted anywhere in the sun or part shade. Panicle hydrangeas do not like full shade, so but they're quite adaptable to all other places, and I have fairly heavy clay soil here, but they do just fine with it. And there's a picture of it in bloom, and then again what the panicles look like right now. And they have a little bit of red like many hydrangeas do on their stem here, which is also really pretty. And the leaves seem to be fairly large on this one. I don't know if that's just because the way it's grown in the nursery, so we'll see next year. But that's pretty cool to have the large leaves. I always like to put them next to something with a more finer type of foliage. All right, next up, you guys, I got a lot of stuff, but it's all good, it's all good. These are boxwoods. I got 2 of them, and these are the Green Mountain variety, and they are 3 gallon. It says they like full sun, but I think they do well also in the shade, and they are also hardy in my zone down to zone 5. And these are evergreen. Both of these have really nice sturdy stems, so that's why I picked these 2 out of the ones that were there. I see that one has 2, and this one has 1 nice sturdy stem. And so I'm gonna try to find a spot in the garden where I need a little bit of structure and evergreen to help kind of fill it in. And I do like to prune my boxwoods, so these will probably be pruned as well, probably into a ball or sort of like a pyramid or a teardrop type shape. All right, next on the list, some shade plants. Got me some rhododendrons. Sorry about that. Okay. So these were $4.50 each. Great deal. This is the krutschke rhododendron, and they bloom in the springtime, as all of them do. And this one gets to 5 feet tall and 4 feet wide, so fairly large. I think I'm going to put this one, I actually got 2 of these, so I think I'm going to put these in my backyard near a few other rhododendrons that I have in like my woodland garden, so that I get a really good show from all the rhododendrons and azaleas in that area next year, hopefully. So yep, hardy down to zone 5, and these do fairly well as long as you keep them moist. You don't want them to dry out completely, because then they don't flower very well, and they don't like super deep shade either, because that also keeps them from flowering well. But these look very healthy. You see they have buds on them forming for flowers next year, so they should be good. Okay, a couple more shrubs to share with you today. Oh, I've seen these. I have these, I think, but not this variety. So these are blue muffin, arrowwood, viburnum. So I have a couple arrowwood viburnum, but I don't think they are this blue muffin type. This one is from Proven Winners, and it says it's deer resistant of high. I don't know if that's true or not, because the ones that I have in my backyard are in the area of my yard that is fenced, that the deer do not jump into. But they have pretty white flowers on them, and those are in the late spring, and then they have these pretty blue fruits on them, which you can see, which is why it's called blueberry muffin. And you know, these can grow in just about any type of soil. They go in sun or part shade, and they grow pretty tall. These are 5 to 7 feet tall and wide. The other ones that I have are 12 to 15 feet tall, so these are a little shorter. You can see one of them has some blooms on it still, which I'm not sure if those will turn into berries or not at this point in time, because we are having some frosts and really cold weather. There are not any berries or flowers on the other one, but my 2 that I have planted in the yard right now, oh, I look, there's a little teeny one stuck in there. There he is, all by his lonesome. The ones that I do have planted in my yard right now do get the blueberries on them also, so I enjoy that. And they bloom in the early spring when not a lot of other things are blooming, so that's nice. All right, last part of my haul here is these lilacs. These are the Miss Kim lilacs, and I got these. They say they're deer resistant, which I think is pretty true for the most part. I don't think lilacs really are their favorite. Not sure why exactly, but the Miss Kim do not get that big. They get 3 to 5 feet tall and wide. And they are hardy, I think, down to zone 4, because they go down to negative 40 degrees, so that might even be zone 3, but double check. So these look like they're not in the most fantastic shape, but I got them for like $4 a piece, so I think it's worthwhile. They do have buds on them, you can see right here. So I think they're fine and healthy. They just have some foliage that was probably burned in the hot sun before it got cooler. So we'll find a place to put those as well. So I'm super happy, you guys. Look at that. This is probably one of the last kind of clearance plant hauls of the season. I mean, there's not much time left, and things are going to fly off the shelves at the prices that they're at right now, if there's other people like me out there shopping. So thanks for joining me today. I really enjoyed showing you this haul. I'm looking forward to getting these things in the ground and finding some cozy spots for them before it gets too cold. All right, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Click the like, subscribe to my channel, and even click that notification bell that you see in the corner to get notified when a new video comes out. Thanks again for joining me. Enjoy. Have a great day. Bye.